That has created many opportunities, also created many challenges. Some of the unique NCC projects that we've worked on, Department of Energy and Southwestern Power Administration, you saw some of the big panels. We go out to the power centers, and first of all, we take their drawings, we take raw metal, bend it up, punch holes in it, water jet holes in it. We can water jet up material up to 4 or 5 inches thick, but this is thin sheet metal, or 3/16 thick, or not 3/32 thick, and mount all the equipment or the panels or the electronic gear. And some of them are as long as this table, and people work inside of them for months connecting all those devices. And then we take them to Bull Shoals or Lake Stockton or over in Oklahoma or Nixa for these power distribution centers, and they have old mechanical relays that were put in the 50s and the 60s. And so we tear out the old and put in the new. And it's a really cool, neat thing to be involved with. We have a UL panel shop in both Springdale and Springfield. And so we can marry up the controls and the electronics between the mechanical processes and control them with the electrical on some of our smaller panel work. But that DOA and Southwestern Power Pool work is something that we've done for, gosh, 8 or 10 years now, I would suppose. But it takes, we're kind of unique in that we can marry up all those resources under one roof. We worked on the Bobby Hopper Tunnel. All the support structure in there for the lighting was built by us, kind of a last minute deal. Can you do it gave it to us around Thanksgiving and asked us if we could have it done by the first of the year. We actually beat their target, had it galvanized, great relationships with local suppliers, and a committed team that made that happen. Interfab is a Cincinnati company. We built a couple $1 million worth of heat exchangers that were involved inside tanks that Interfab built, and the product that Archer Daniels and Metabolics was making was a feedstock for biodegradable plastic. They injected this corn feedstock in there, then put a genetically modified bacteria in it, and that's the only bacteria that could be in there. So this is how we got our ASME license, our R stamp. Now we have the R, the S, and the U. But the compliance, third-party outside inspection, where they'd run a borescope up in there and take pictures of our wells, and we made a couple $1 million of these heat exchangers to draw the heat out of that fermentation process as it occurred in those tanks. So it was just a really neat thing to be involved with as we saw this move along. Some of the pictures there on our website. We went to Brunei last year and also to Rio. Brian, did you participate in any of that? I couldn't remember, but there's a tank manufacturer that asked us to go with them and assist with all the piping. They were doing a drilling fluids expansion in Rio de Janeiro and Brunei for Schlumberger Halliburton. Okay, well, I knew it was one of the two, but I couldn't remember which. But I didn't get to go to Rio. But some of the guys, I wondered if we were going to get back. But they were down there 10 to 12 weeks, and a really cool thing to be able to work internationally, and some unique challenges, but Hex helped us work through that. We're also putting up with our crane service, the Razorback Jumbotron now. It's kind of a cool thing to be involved with. Some of our unique skills and equipment, as I mentioned earlier, we have the water jet, CNC machine shop, spiral duct machine, coil line for duct, Hamar laser. Quick story on that, we were looking at negotiating a project for 3M in Springfield, Chinese oven. I know that some of the top sections were as long as this table and twice as wide and twice as tall, and they weighed 18,000 pounds, and they were 38 feet up at the level that we had installed. But they had tons of rolls in there that transferred this film that they're doing the coating on, and some pretty exotic processes. But anyway, as we were negotiating this, they said, "Do you have a laser?" And I said, "Yes, sir, we do." And this is a $1 million and a quarter job, something like that. And well, we have a pipe laser, we've got these little handheld lasers, we've got some tripod lasers, but that's not what he was talking about. He was talking about a geometric laser. It's $50,000, but we're the proud owners of the Hamar geometric laser. We're probably the only people in the Midwest that can go out and align rolls and many other applications within 10 thousandths, and we have people who are trained to do that, but we didn't blink. We, when we commit to doing something, we were going to make it happen, and we were glad it wasn't more than 50,000. But that there again, I think it defines some of the ways we pursue business. We have certified thermographers. We have 6 cranes up to 100 tons. We have 7 engineers, 4 mechanicals, 3 electrics, and 2 of them are professional engineers as well. The strength of Multicraft is defined by our commitment to our team members, their families, and our customers. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what we have if we can't transfer that over to a presence in our communities. And certainly, Scott and Hex are the future of our company, and they believe in that. We've had a strong community presence in many ways at our company. We try to have fun all the time, even during hard times. When projects are really tough, we still have a little fun. It's been a tremendous pleasure working with Scott, and also have a stepson there that works at Airworks, and Michael Jones, and I'm just so proud of these young men because they didn't acquire a position, they acquired an opportunity. They worked out in the field, and one of the things that's kind of neat is we got big enough. I did not, somebody would ask me, well, what's Scott or what's Michael doing? I said, oh, I don't know, I haven't seen him for 3 days. I mean, our paths, we work at the same place, but they do their thing, I do mine. We get together and we have some brutally honest conversations. Sometimes too brutal. But we walk away and we survive it. And we have a lot of fun, and we certainly appreciate where we're going, and the friends and the relationships, and it's not always about making money. We have to make money, and we can't forget that, but boy, it's been a great ride. I've been doing this for 44 years, and that's just amazing to me how quickly it's passed. But I'm gonna throw it to Scott and let him tell you a little bit about our culture and the future, and then we'll have some questions, baby. Thank you.